this computer. Right, hey guys, I hope everyone's well. Thank you so much for joining me. I know we're probably going to get a few more join in as we start, but I'm literally going to kick off straight away because it is just gone 8 o'clock and I'm really conscious on your time. And even though Love Island has finished now, I'm sure you want me wrapped up before 9 o'clock. So I'll try not to keep you too long. So what I'm going to do is go through transition. So if this is your very first transition and you've not done a catalogue transition before, then this is that perfect opportunity to sort of go through all the things that you're going to need. And then the second part, I'm going to actually talk about some ideas and things that you could do in your month, which will hopefully allow you to make some sales, you know, capitalize on the fact that we've got 10% off this month and really sort of like home in on where you should be putting your focus, where you should be putting your time. So, and obviously if you've got any questions, like I chuck them in the chat, or feel free to just unmute yourself and you can ask me any questions as we go, because there's only a few of you on, you've got a perfect opportunity to just literally throw questions at me and be like, you know, can I help with X, Y, Z? So if you haven't already been onto the workstation, there is actually documentation which will help you with like what you're going to need for the new season going in. And I'm going to give you, like, this is now going to be like my 12th transition. So I'm actually probably going to give you this from, here's what you could order and here's really what I think you're going to need. Because let's be honest, it gets to like new season and suddenly we go into panic mode thinking that we need everything and we need to buy everything that Scentsy has put out there and that's available to us. And before we know it, we've spent our family money for the month, or because we just feel like we need everything, right? Like I've been there, done it, and I've got the t-shirt. So business tools have launched on your workstation. So for September, this isn't going to be, nothing's launching yet. From the 1st of September, you're going to get that brand spanking new catalogue, which I was supposed to bring one up here with me, but I haven't. So apologies for that. But if you haven't seen it already, it's absolutely beautiful. Scentsy have hit the nail on the head with the catalogue this year. I think they've been very, very clever with, I might actually have it in the lounge. Let me go and grab my diary. Scentsy have been very, very clever with what they're launching, like new products that are coming. I think as well, they've been very clever with the amount of fragrances that they're discontinuing this year, which means that our Scentsy clubs are going to be absolutely battered. Well, mine is for sure, because I'm a spring summer girl. Some of you might be like, I cannot wait for like all the Christmas scents to come. Tell me in the chat who's like a Christmas cinnamon lover, who loves all the bakery, all those like the piney scents. What floats your boat? For me, I'm a summer girl. So like kiwi fruit, you know, watermelon, tangerine, go-go mango, all of those things. I'm like, oh, they're literally hurting my heart. They were going oodles of orange, you know, like all of those favorites. And I can't remember what's going. So if I say something that's actually not leaving, I'm really sorry. I don't want to panic you or anything, but that you know, I am very, very partial to that one. What wax or what fragrance, what product are you sad to see leave? And if you haven't looked at the discontinued list, don't panic. I'm going to talk about that tonight. What are you sad to see leave? For me, it's definitely kiwi fruit. I'm not going to lie, like, has to go on my club no matter what. Good couple of those. Heather, you love a gingerbread. So I bet Dutch apple bread was right up your street, the brand new one, right? Yeah, literally got your cards marked. I bet you liked Gimme Candy and Shoot Waffle, didn't you? Yes, you did. 2 minutes to mention. Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, Cheryl, black orange marmalade. I freaking love that wax. It's one of my favorites. That went on my club last season, because I think I get to that point where I'm like, do you know what? If I don't add it to my club, what if it doesn't come back? Let's just talk about Pink Haze. Thank God I added that to my club. I really thought that would have come back in the summer and it didn't. So it's just an example of, if there's something you love, you need to get it on club. Like, but I'll come back to club a little bit more in a bit. So on the 1st, we've got brand new catalogue coming and we've got lots of brand new season goodies coming. So you now have the opportunity to basically go and buy all your business supplies 10% off. So you're going to get a discount this month, and you also can get some bits as well up to 20% off, which is fantastic. So if you haven't, I'm just going to whiz through. This is on your workstation. I'm literally just reading off of what's on your workstation. This isn't like me plucking this from your head. So all discontinued products, if you haven't realized already, 10% off. We have got an amazing month this month to really, and I think the month has already started off better. Do we agree? Are we all nodding that our customers are a little bit more lively this month already? Looking at the figures, it looks like we are, but I'm just gauging it by my own customers. So I feel like people are like excited because when we start saying products are going, suddenly our customers get like itchy and they get that FOMO and they're like, oh my God, I need to buy the products. So 10% off is literally happening right now. So if you haven't checked that out, go and have a little look. It doesn't include the whiff box, it doesn't include licensed items, and it doesn't include Perfect Scentsy, but it does include your normal Scentsy system. So like mini wax, a mini warmer and 3 waxes, for example, discounted, 6-pack bundle, discounted, all of that jazz, discounted. So go and have a little look, really familiarize yourself with the prices, like how much a 6-pack is. I always muddle up the pence on the 6-pack and the 3-pack. I have to go and remind myself, but there's such a good price for this month. And even if you wanted to go further as to like splitting 6-pack bundles, for example, you can give your customers a really good deal, really good like wax for their money for this month. So it's 10% off for the whole month. Your Scentsy catalogs, if you're going to buy your brand new autumn winter catalogs, you're going to get those at 10% off. I think they're like $9.20 or something like that. You get a pack of 25 off the top of my head. And you can literally order those. You've also got something called your autumn winter fragrance tester set. Now, a tester set is just going to come in a Hessian bag, and it's going to have everything that discontinued last year or last season that's coming back, plus your brand new fragrances. So if you went to SFR, you would have received the 10 brand new fragrances that are coming. So for example, some of those are, I haven't even got a catalogue. I should have gone and got a catalogue. Let me go and grab one. Let me grab one, because otherwise I'm going to be like, in a pickle. Let me grab a catalogue. Oh my God, I've actually put it somewhere and I've got no idea where I put it. So I apologize, guys. I feel like I'm talking blindly. Some of you guys that have got your fragrances, if you know what the new ones are, list them in the chat for me. Oh my God, they're actually here in front of me. What a donut. So your brand new 10 fragrances are Cranberry and Cardamom, Dashing, Full Feeling, Frosted Cedar, Frosty Air, Golden Garland, Make Me Snickerdoodle. I'm sure Heather will love that one. Midnight Mahogany, Palo Santo Cinnamon, one of my favorite ones out of them all, and Red Currant Wreath. Okay, so you've got 10, thanks so much, Abs. 10 brand new fragrances that are coming, and they're absolutely amazing. And they are going to be part of your brand new season catalogue, and they will be part of your transition tester set. So you will get those, plus things that left last season, like Cranberry and Tinsel, for example. I will just add Very Merry Cranberry, rest in peace. It's so... that is not coming back this season. Really sad about that. But that's, say, for example, like one of the bars that I'm going to wish that I had on my Scentsy Club, because it's a staple Christmas bar for me in my home. And I'm really hoping that I've got a bar hidden somewhere in my stash. So you've got all of those fragrances that will be in your tester set, okay? And you're going to get those 10% off as well. let me just make sure I'm giving you the right information. 20% off, 20% off, 20% off. You're getting those. There's some right bargain. I think they're about £19 off the top of my head. You can also get a complete tester set if you want, brand spanking new, which means it'll come in the bag. You'll get the full lot, all of the brand new ones that are coming, and then everything that's coming back, including like your classics like Clothesline, Luna. So if you're looking at some of your testers and you're like, but you know what, they've been out in the sun a bit too long and they're looking minging and they need to be replaced, you can buy a whole new bag if you need to. And then if you've got individual ones, so if you go through your bag and you're like, oh my God, like Shaka and Clothesline, the little testers are broken and the lids are broken. So I've got some that like need replacing, are just individuals. You can buy them as individual tester pots as opposed to buying the full shebang if you don't need to. There is not going to be a transition set for oils, just so you're aware. Okay, they are 20% off, so you're going to get a little bargain on those. And then you've also got your scented stickers. I actually love the stickers probably more than I do making samples. And this year, stickers are my go-to. And I tell you why, because they are cheap. Okay, I am all about this season, really, partially because I'm absolutely broke at the moment, because as you all guys know, cost of living's gone up. It affects me as well as it affects you guys. So I know that I need to be a little bit more sensible with my business. Now, if I feel like that, I know you guys feel like that, right? So for me, it's not necessarily about buying all the wax bars and only, you know, getting, say, 40 samples out of a wax bar, whereas I could purchase the stickers a lot cheaper. They are cheaper to send in the post. They are cheaper to give out to people. As long as you explain to people, these are scented stickers, scratch and sniff, you're going to get your fragrance from them. I sold loads of 6-packs in the very first month after transition using the stickers. So if you're not thinking, right, I'm not going to buy the waxes, I really urge you to think about maybe purchasing the stickers. They're definitely worth it. And you can buy them as a bundle, I do believe, this year. If not, you can buy them individually. I think they're £3 each. So if you're going to buy all the new scents, that's 10. You could also, top tip, split those with a friend, because you don't get PRV on them. So for example, I can see Heather and Kathy looking at me. If Heather and Kathy decided they wanted to split a pack of stickers, they could split them between them and you get 72 stickers, I do believe. So you're going to get 36 each. That's still going to make 36 amazing sample like postcards to send out or whatever you decide to do with them. So especially as well, for those of you that maybe have got smaller customer bases and you think, I don't need 72 stickers. See if there's someone that wants to go halves with you and it will make it a lot cheaper. So there's no reason why you can't do that as well. I actually missed off. So that's those. Now, today, it went out of stock this morning. Scentsy have actually put together for you a transition tools business kit. It went out of stock. It's now back in stock. What it includes is an autumn winter catalogue pack of 20, a 48 pack of product lists, your sticker bundles. So you'll get one of each of all the stickers, your transition fragrance testers. So basically, if you've already got your big bag, you're going to get your transition set and you're going to get a product training guide. I recommend the one thing you do is either download or purchase the training guide. You can already download that on the website. And I tell you why. Has it gone out of stock again, Kathy? But I'm gonna bring you the happy news. Even if it's gone out of stock again, it's actually cheaper for you to make the bundle up yourself. And if you wanted to, the training guide, you can download that. So it's much cheaper. You don't even need to buy that. And really, product lists, who prefers product lists and who prefers catalogs? Me, I prefer catalog. If you don't use product lists, then don't buy them. The other way around, if you don't use catalogs and you use product lists a lot, don't buy the catalogs. So you can actually make your own bundle. If not, just make sure, this is my biggest tip, that you buy UK. So whether the catalogs or the product sheets, just make sure it says UK on it. Otherwise, they will be in French or German. And I've done that before. I have bought French catalogs before. So whichever suits your business, you make that business tool kit up. So even though the transition set is out of stock, don't stress about it. Just go back in and work out what you need for your business. This is about you. And even to the point of, if you don't want to send catalogs this year because you're thinking, right, I need to save some money. Catalogs are not cheap for what they are. I would always probably buy one pack, but then after that, you can send out the digital QR code, you can make QR codes on your flyers, you can send out your website link. If you haven't got a website, you can send out a catalog link. Honestly, the list is endless. There are lots of ways that you can do this with it being really cost effective. I want you to all go into this season thinking along the lines of, I want to make money for my family this year. I don't want to be spending every penny I've got on extras and catalogs and business tools, because one of Scentsy's core values is all about not spending your family money that you make with Scentsy. And I am terrible for just spending, and I'm making a really conscious effort. So you're going to hear me saying that a lot this year, because I'm trying to think like you guys as opposed to just like me. Okay, outgoing spring summer print materials. Now, if you've run out of catalogs or you've run out of product lists or whatever for now, and you're like, really, I want to give some stuff to my customers, you can get all of that 50% off. All of the spring summer stuff is 50% off at the moment. It's not normally that cheap. It's normally 20% off, I think. So they've really discounted that this year, which means they've probably got a lot in stock. But it's up to you whether you want to, you know, buy stuff. You don't need to. Everything you need is on the workstation. Yeah, Louise, we've got Florida to pay for. Okay. So starter kits. If you get a new teamie or you are brand new to Scentsy, first of all, if you're brand new, welcome. Your starter kit will include double bubble. So your starter kit's going to have spring, summer, everything. And then as if you were actually working today. And then it's also going to have your stuff to transition into the new season as well. So anybody you speak to about joining this month, let them know double bubble kit. Now, on top of the double bubble, this is where it gets a little bit more confusing. They're also going to get the little witch warmer, which is next month's warmer of the month. And then they're also going to get these 5 bars in their kit as well. So they're going to get 5 brand new bars. Forever Fall, which smells like, how can I describe that? I don't like it, but it's quite orangey and cinnamony. That's how I describe that. White Pumpkin Driftwood, I do really like, and I don't like any pumpkin smells. It smells manly. It's really good. Fall Into Love, I absolutely love. Oh, piney, really piney. If you like a piney one, I do. Not keen on that, no Kathy. And then Dutch Apple Bread. Smells like cinnamon and apples, a bit like one cinnamon sticks vibe, apple cherry strudel sort of vibes in there. And then Cashmere Leaves is cinnamony, but it's really mild. It's like a mild apple cinnamon smell. So they're quite autumn seasoned and winter season. Now, the great thing about this is if they get this in their starter kit, it's a great, you know, starter for them for the new season. Now, top tip. I don't recommend you doing this, but if you were going to spend, if you only need one set of transition testers and you need one lot of catalogs and you were going to spend, I don't know, say you were going to spend 50 quid on starter kit material, on starter materials for yourself, business tools, you could sign up your nan or your granddad or your uncle that's never going to sign up to Scentsy. Don't make this mistake doing it with someone that's going to sign up to Scentsy. You could sign them up as long as their address is different to yours, and you can get that full business kit or that full starter kit for yourself as your transition kit. So just something to think about. I probably wouldn't recommend doing it, but I know someone's asked me if they could do that. So I was like, I will mention it because, yeah. So that's all your business tools. Has anyone got any questions on the business tools side of it? Have I missed anything? Is there anything on the business tools side of stuff that you're like, oh my God, that's a lot? Now, what I recommend is as the month goes on, in your sort of last week of the month, as I'm starting to think about the new season coming in, that's when I would sit down and you take out everything that's discontinuing out of your wax set, put it all to one side, and then you tip your transition testers in. It literally is that simple. But you literally just take your up-to-date, your catalogue now, and you just compare the two and compare what's leaving, what's not leaving, what's staying, if you haven't already. Okay. So that's that. Okay. Next thing I want to speak to you about is so let me just tick this off. Double bubble month, business tools discounted, 10% off in August. Get a new, right, okay. So where do you start in terms of prepping for your new season? Because this month, we've really got to work the month we're in. That is like literally the biggest, most important thing, because we want a good paycheck for September, right? And we also want to sort of sneak peek and prep behind the scenes, ready for the new season. And really that takes me all month, because I'm a procrastinator. I'm not somebody that can just get stuff done really, really quickly. So the first thing that I do is print off your discontinued list. Okay, so if you haven't done that already, if you go onto the workstation and go to the news tab, at the very top now, they've pinned an article, which is fantastic, that is your planning ahead document. If you haven't seen it, click on that and then scroll right to the bottom, and it's got all of your printables that you need for this month. It's got images, it's got your discontinued list, it's got a PDF of like your business tools, it's got links to different places. Scentsy have hit the nail on the head with organizing the workstation. It is new and we've got to get used to using it again, but use that because it's really, really useful. Now, your discontinued list is basically going to become your advertisement for the month of Scentsy. That is your content, okay? That is your content to put out on your Instagram stories. That is your content to put in your Facebook groups. And what I want you to do is, as you go through, I want you to tick off each product to make sure that you've advertised each and every single product that's leaving by the end of the month. So that's a really good opportunity for you to plan, especially for those of you that might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because yesterday was a lot, right? There was a lot of information. Everyone was like trying to look for reinstatements. It was crazy yesterday. So to stop you feeling overwhelmed, print that discontinued list off and just start working your way through it. Tick off all the products as you advertise them. You know, if you are a scheduler, I'm not a scheduler, go through that list, maybe pick out what are my products for this week that I want to schedule, and go and find real life pictures of those warmers. Go and find real life pictures of, you know, the waxes that are discontinuing. And that's your starting point, okay? The reason for that, you don't want your customers to get to the 1st of September and say, oh, Leanne, can I order watermelon tangerine and blackberry orange marmalade? And you go, no, they're discontinued. And they go, well, I didn't see that in your customer group. And then you can say, well, I did actually post about it. You just haven't seen it. Ideally, you want your customers to see it. Now, I don't post the discontinued PDF. Some people choose to. I don't, until probably like almost the last week of the month. But what I do, and this is a good tip, is print off the discontinued list. Say, for example, you know that last month you had 20 orders, okay? This month you print off 20, and if you need any more, then you know that you've just got to print a few more. You could print them on half size if you wanted to of A4, or even postcard size, and put them in every single order. Now, this is going to be your conversation starter with your customers for the month. So when they receive their order, you can say, oh, hi, Heather, I hope you liked your order. I don't know whether you see in there's a discontinued list. That's everything that's leaving at the end of the month. Please make sure you highlight on there anything that you need to order before the month is finished. It's a really simple method to follow up. You could even say, highlight on there everything that you're going to be sad to see go, and send me a picture of it to my phone. They send you a picture of it, okay? This is going to do two things. Number one, it's going to give you a really good follow-up point by the end of the month. You're not asking them to buy anything right now, okay? Because you've just delivered an order. They might not necessarily want to part with another $36.25, okay? But as the month goes on, you can either follow up and remind them that blackberry orange marmalade and oodles of orange is leaving, and they're going to be sad if they don't buy it. Or it's going to open up a conversation for you to talk about Scentsy Club. Okay, why they need to get these products on their Scentsy Club. And that's going to lead me nicely into that focus for this month. My aim is to get 5 new customers signed up to Scentsy Club by the end of the month. Okay, and that is all going to be generated through conversations where I'm finding out what they're sad about is leaving. So I've already started posting things like, oh, these are the discontinued waxes. I posted like a little flyer, try and find a picture of it so I can show you what I posted. What are you sad that's leaving? I didn't ask people to buy. What are you sad to see leave? Once they're commenting, I'm making a note of those things, because then I'm like, right, I've got your cards marked right now. Right, I've actually, top tip, I've created, there's not a lot in there at the minute, I've created an album on my phone that says August. So anything I see that's like discontinuing flyers, images of certain things that are leaving, I can access it easily on my phone. So this is a flyer that I printed. I'll share it because it's got a Canva link and you can put your image on here. Someone made this in the director group, and it's just got all of the waxes on there. And do you know what's really clever? Top little tip this is, I know this is a lot of information. If it's a saved image on your phone like this, I decided today that I wanted to send the list of all the waxes that are discontinuing on my broadcast list. So if you hold your finger on a saved image or press like copy on a saved image, did you know that you can copy text? And you can actually highlight all the text, all the wax bars, press copy, and then you can send that out to all your customers. And I made it look pretty, just added a few little like emojis and whatnot on it. I did share that in the WhatsApp group, but in case you didn't see it, you can do your own just by copy and pasting. So this is a good opportunity to talk about Scentsy Club. Now, there's a great training that I watched today on Scentsy Club and about how I'll share it into the squad. Let me just make a note. Katie's training that she did. She did a training on Scentsy Club for Scentsy Family Reunion in Region 1. And she said about how she actually opens up the conversation with people just by simply knowing what they're sad to see go, and then taking it to inbox and saying to them, oh, have you thought about adding these waxes so that you can have them made for you forever? Because there's a possibility they won't come back in next season's summer catalogue. And it just opens up that conversation. Someone's going to say, no, thank you, I'll think about it. Or, oh, yeah, please, why not? Could you help me set it up? If you don't know how to do that and you don't know how to set up club, my biggest top tip for you is going to be go set up a Scentsy Club. Because when you know how to use it, it makes it so much easier. My club is about £100. I try and go live with my club when it comes each month, if I can. And I also share, like I've shared a picture today of kiwi fruit, and I put on there like, this is my Scentsy Club, and I took some screenshots of like the savings that people make. So obviously when your order goes over £73, you get a 50% off item on your club. If your order is over £36, you get a 10% discount as well. And this month, the whole of Scentsy Club is also discounted by 10%. So there's some real good perks. Plus you get points for your pound, which you can have that comes off of your total amount that you spend. We don't get points as consultants. That's only our customers. They get points for like referring people. There's loads to it, but go and have a little look at it. If you don't know how it works, there's an FAQ on the workstation on it as well. But this is the month to have those sort of conversations with all of your customers about Scentsy Club, okay? Every single customer that normally would buy a spring summer bar, have that conversation with them about setting up a Scentsy Club. I promise you, make it part of your like clothes, make it part of your, I don't know, how you just conversation that you're having with your customers. Make sure you're posting about it in your customer group. The more you talk about it, the more likely you are to get new customers signing up to Scentsy Club. Okay, then what I've got for you is some ideas of things that you can do this month, which are like focused around your PRV. These are your PRV boosters. So first one, is Fern on here? I don't think Fern is on here, is she? Fern, if you're here, just shout. And Vicky's not on here either, is she? No, it's fine. I was just checking. Okay, so the first one is Bon Voyage bags. If you've never done these before, basically, they're called Bon Voyage or Bye Bye Baby Wax or whatever funky name you want to call them. But basically, you are going to do, it's like doing a treat bag that's going to be filled with products that are leaving. So I do like a goodbye wax bag, and then I do Bon Voyage bags. I normally do products that are leaving. So I pick things that are going in the catalogue, and I would put those and do like, it's basically a mystery bag, but made up of discontinued items. And you really target that to your summer lovers, those that love your fruity fragrances. So yeah, Bon Voyage suitcases. Oh, that's cute. I love that. There's also, you can do things like, with that sort of idea, you could do like Bon Voyage. Oh my God, I love those, Kathy. They are really cool. So what are you putting? I'm gonna take you off mute for a sec. What are you putting in them? Oh, let me unmute you. Can you, does it let you unmute? I can't hear you yet. Why is it not unmuting you? Oh, there you go. What are you putting in them?
So I'm looking at a couple of different price points, because I've got some customers that don't like spending a lot of money, some of them that absolutely love sort of like going for it. So I'm doing £17 suitcases. So they'll have 2 wax bars and a scent circle in it. So it was like I'm only sort of, it's like almost £17.
Yeah.
Then I've got like a £25 one. I've stuck it on I've got post-it notes on it.
Love that.
So I've £25 gonna have a wax bar, a car bar, a travel twist, and a circle. And then I'm going to do a £30, and that'll have fragrance flower, wax bar, a circle, and a bulb.
I love that. And a bulb. Everyone needs a spare bulb, right?
Yeah.
Love that. Where did you get your suitcases from? Are they Amazon jobby, or are they like Shein?
Please.
I love them.
I just made them out of the fold up boxes.
You made them?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we need a tutorial. Please video yourself making them and share in Discord for me. I love them. Good on you. That's really creative. I love that. I love that idea. I love it. This is why I love doing things like this, because you guys come up with the best ideas. So Bon Voyage suitcases, Bon Voyage boxes. You literally can get as creative as your creative juices allow. If you're not particularly creative, if you search Bon Voyage in the Scent Squad, I can tell you now there is 55,000 flyers and different ideas and stuff there for you. You just literally need to just tap into there for you. If there was a month to do, has the cat just gone, the dog chasing the cat, oh, for God's sake. If there is a month to do a wax special or a mini warmer special or a mystery bag, this is the month to do it, because your customers are going to get really good sort of bang for their buck. Is that even a saying? But basically they're going to get really good product for their money this month, because everything's 10% off. It means that even if they spend the same amount with you, you can still really pack that box or that bag with extras. And it's a great month. Like, I would just recommend, if you're sampling this month, make sure you're sampling something intently that is leaving. So whether that's a 3-pack of wax, or whether that's I don't know, a fragrance mist that's going, or whether that's I'm trying to think of what else is even leaving. Literally, sorry guys, my brain is a little bit like fried, I'm not gonna lie. But anything that's leaving, be like, right, okay, I am gonna really home in on that and intentionally sample it, because it's going to drive those conversations where you can say, I hope you liked your suitcase. I hope you loved your suitcase. Your sample in there is Go-Go Mango and Watermelon Tangerine. Sorry, if you love those, let me know, because they're leaving by the end of the month. You could make a sticker that says like, I am leaving, or something like that, if you really wanted to. Kathy, I would maybe do that on your suitcases. Like, every product that's leaving, stick a sticker on it that says, I am leaving, with a sad face. I am leaving, I am discontinuing. Because it's going to make people either stock up, buy more, or if they love it, they're going to have to ask, like, I need to still be able to get this wax forever. Great, let's set you up a Scentsy Club. Let's get you on Scentsy Club. Let's get you on there. That's the really natural conversation. So this is a good month to do like a wax special or any of those things. Now, something that I'm also going to be focusing on, and I started today, is the Scentsy Go. Okay, so if you haven't seen already, Scentsy Go is going up in price. So our Scentsy Go is going up to, I can't remember. Have I got you all right? Have you, can you, yeah, you can hear, is that Owen's still moving? Sorry, I thought I'd frozen for a minute. So the Scentsy Go is going up in price. I think it's going up to £73 off the top of my head. Thanks, Louise. Which means This month, the Scentsy Go is 10% off. So this month, you're going to be if you can flog a Go, you are going to literally sell loads of them, because one, it's discounted by 10%. And then you're saying to people, if you ever wanted to get one, now's the time to grab one, because next month, it's not just going to be, you know, what is the price on a Go this month? 59 something, is it? 58? 90? Is that right? 58.90? Trying to do my maths in my head, and it's not working. But 54.90, amazing. And it's going up to 73. So someone just do the maths for me. What are you saving? I swear if anyone watches these back, they must think, how is she a superstar director? I can't do maths. What's your savings? There must be a maths brain in here. We're going to be saving what? £16, is it? Almost 20 quid. Oh my God. So this is the time to advertise that. And I know it's not ideal, because you're basically saying you don't want to buy one of these in September, you need to buy it now because it's going to go up so much. This happened with the fragrance flowers, and now people are just used to a fragrance flower being £19.50. They forget that they were once £18.50 or £17.50. I can't even remember how much they were. And they went down 10% off month. We sold absolutely loads of them. And then they went up to £19.50. There was a little bit of a lull in people buying them. And then people remembered that they loved them and they needed them, and they went back to buying them. So don't panic in terms of that price increase, but really focus on that. Use that as the month to do something with the Go. Do a special with the Go. You know, who just said they sold 6? Ria, amazing. Ria sold 6 Goes. Like, Ria, please share the post that you did that one. That's absolutely amazing. So if you haven't sort of thought about that, have a look at that. Okay, what about doing a see you later 6-pack? So think of 6 waxes that are going. Maybe look at the different fragrance families of waxes that are leaving, and you make up 3-pack and 6-packs that are leaving. And remember, we're offering that discounted price. Again, they're going to get the 6-pack at £32.60, whatever it is. And the, God, my maths, sorry guys, 32, whatever. I can't even remember what pricings are. But anyway, you know what I mean. The discounted price of a 6-pack, the discounted pack of a 3-pack. You can literally really home in on that. Be like, and see you later 6-pack, you know, all of with those waxes that are going to be leaving. So that's sort of some ideas for you. You can create some flyers, maybe even, you know, create some real life images of you with 3 bars that are leaving, and be like, why don't you grab my favorite 3-pack that's leaving before the end of the month. Okay, plan a last chance first glance party. Now you could do this online or in person. I personally would recommend doing it in person. I watched a training this morning. I've done a lot of cleaning today. So while I clean, I put YouTube on in my AirPods and I listen. And I watched half of Chloe Cox's training that she did at SFR. And you'll know how much I love Chloe. She basically talked about how all new starters that had a launch party were more successful, in her opinion, than those that didn't. And that being a home party in itself. And I actually am in agreement, okay, because you service a lot of people in one hit. So why not do a last chance first glance party? You could plan this in towards, I would say, the latter part of the month, probably after the 20th would be my recommendation. 1, because it's when people are going to get paid. 2, people are like, the kids are probably driving them insane and they want to get out of the house by that point because their kids have been off school for 6 weeks and they want to go and spend some money and have a glass of wine and bubbles at your house. And 3, you're not then going to be showing them new season goodies too early, okay? Because what you've got to remember is all of this new stuff that's coming, as soon as one of my customers knows that Fall Into Love is coming and it's Piney, she's not going to buy no clothesline this month. Now, I have been there and I've been that person that has shared new season too early, and it has almost made my customers hold their orders. However, how you choose to work that is up to you. It's not out of compliance to share stuff early. You will find some people are doing that. Stuff's going to appear on your PWS, like the autumn collection early as well. So just bear that in mind, okay? But having a last chance first glance party allows your customers to come to your house, purchase maybe any stock that you've got that you want to get rid of while the season's going. Also to make orders for last minute stuff, but also to smell all the brand new season stuff. So they're ahead of the game for the 1st of September. So you're almost working 2 months, if you like. I would host it at your own house, set it up, invite your girls round, invite your friends and family round. You know, even if you're having like a barbecue or something and it's not Scentsy related, I would maybe have a corner of your house set up with a last chance first glance party there. So people can smell, they can give you opinions, you could write down some reviews. There's so much you could do with it. You could also do this online. You could do this on Facebook. And I tend to do it in my customer group in the last week. And then like the last few days of August, I like hammer in all the new products. So you've got all of those opportunities for you as well. However, as I said before, work the month you're in, because as soon as you start sharing glittery new warmers come in, people go, oh, I love one of them. Like I won't have that warmer that was going to be in the sale or whatever it is. Then next is prep. So this is where the next bit comes. I was just making sure my husband coming down, waiting for him to come down out of the bath with a towel on or something. I thought, God, yeah. Next is prep month, okay? So this is your opportunity to now start prepping sample packs and anything that you need for the new season. So even though we want to work the month we're in, we also want to get ready for September. Book in a launch party if you're not going to do a last minute, last chance first glance party. Seeing if you can get a friend, talk a friend into having a party for you for the new season. I've got like certain friends that normally will always have a party for me as the seasons change over. And that's the only time they'll have a party for me. They have one a year, or 2 a year, sorry, and just for as the seasons change over. Maybe start making up your sample packs. So when your catalogs come, you know, start getting all your bits together that you want to put in your sample packs. If there's anything you want to revamp, if you're, I don't know, like your new season, you might do a new season flyer. Now, I'm telling you, there are going to be loads made. Don't stress about making your own, especially if you're not creative. I make one every year that I share with everybody. And again, unless you want to do your own thing on Canva, you're in your own branding. If you don't want to do that and you haven't got time, don't do it. Wait until somebody else does it. When they do it, save it. You save theirs, personalize it a little bit and use theirs, because honestly, you're just reinventing the wheel. And I've spent 6 years reinventing the wheel, being the person that's created a lot of stuff. And sometimes I now look back and I think to myself, do you know what? I spent a lot of time being like, oh, I think I'll recreate that. And I didn't need to. I should have just used, my husband's going like this. I should have just used what other people had shared. And because some people are just really quick and they've got more time on their hands. So, you know, don't be scared to use what other people create. Start to make your samples as soon as you get your waxes or your stickers. Start to, you know, prep everything so that you know what you need. I know now, like, I like to start the new season with like something like 50 sample packs made up. I like to start the new season with a couple of opportunity packs made up and ready to go. I normally would like to start the new season with like an email that I'm going to send out on the 1st. And what else do I normally tend to do? Oh, a new join flyer. But again, you know, it's up to you, but I tend to make those things as the month goes, and I just literally save it all in a folder so it's all ready to go on the 1st of the month. I always feel bad using other people's. Honestly, Charlotte, do not feel bad. Just use them, because that's what we do. I can't seem to find the sticker bundle to add it to my, that you might have to add them in separately, Hayley. I don't think there's one bundle with them all. I think you have to add them all in separately, the stickers, unless they've sold out, which I haven't seen. Okay, so, oh, what else? I also, not that this one's got it, I sticker all my catalogs and all of that stuff. Start stickering any wax bars that I've got that are like cranberry and tinsel. I'm like, sticker on that. I'm going to sell that this season. You could hold a stock sale as well, with any stock that you've got at home that is spring summer. So if you've got I keep saying watermelon tangerine, but it's the only thing I can think that's leaving. If you've got, you know, an excess of watermelon tangerine bars, maybe whiffs that are leaving, maybe some warmers that you've got that are going to be discontinuing, set up a WhatsApp group or a messenger group and flog it all in there. Tell your customers, I'm having a clear out of my Scentsy cash and carry. I think you can use that word. Would you like to be added? And then get them added in there. And then literally just say to them, I'm going to sporadically add things as I find them in my office. Right, I've got 5 bars of watermelon tangerine. I've got this mini warmer. I can't think what's leaving. But whatever's leaving, just pop it in your WhatsApp group, decide what you want to sell it for and get it in there. Okay, start to book events. We are going into the event season. Okay, so we are going into, there are going to be harvest festivals and harvest country days and Christmas days and fairs, probably Christmas fairs running from October right the way through. School, like get into your school PTA. Oh, it's the product sheets again. They're printable, to be fair. Get onto your school PTA. Now is the time to see whether you know any events that are in your school calendars, or maybe your kids are at a gymnastics club or a swimming club. You know, can you do a pop-up stall? Because we are going to be going into our busy season. As soon as September hits, I know things have been slow, but I promise you things will pick up and you'll be looking at double the amount of sales you've got now, which is exciting. I can't wait. Okay, when do you give sneak peeks? So I get asked this like a lot. I start to do sneak peeks of the new catalogue probably the last week of the month. But what I do is I send out all of my VIPs. So my very, very best 20 customers, I write them all down, and yours might be your best 5 customers or your best 10 customers. And I'm talking the ones that literally are your hardcore, die-hard Scentsy fans, that if Scentsy closed down tomorrow, they would probably be devastated. They wouldn't know what to do. The ones that should be a consultant but won't sign up, you are going to send them all a new season catalogue and a sample pack with the waxes in or whatever you want to add to it. And they are the ones that are going to get that early. And you say to them, I am sending this to you because you are my most loyal customer. And I would send out 5 or 10 to your most loyal customers. Send those out to them early, and you say to them, I know this isn't going to affect you ordering from me, but I'm sending it to you because you're my VIP. Make your customers, this is an opportunity for you to really make them feel special. But sneak peeks, you could start to like do a blurred out image of the front of the catalogue and be like, I'm so excited, I'm having a cup of tea, learning my new catalogue. You could do that now because people aren't silly. They know that if stuff's leaving, we're making room for brand new. We're making room for new. They know that. They're not stupid. And if anybody starts going, well, since you're getting rid of all this product, you'll be like, that they're going to close or something ridiculous like that. You can be like, hello, we've got the most amazing, gorgeous waxes. Some of, not all, are coming in the new season. You know, there's so many products that are coming. Okay, what else? I think that's nearly everything that I've got on my list to talk to you about. Why have I written discontinued products? I've already talked about that. Obviously, as well, the incentive season has started. So if you haven't seen that already and you haven't familiarized yourself with it, you should have set yourself a target to at least meet level 1. I will do some training possibly next week on earning the incentive. And I'm going to talk about how I earn the incentives. And I'm going to ask Nicola Wilson to come and talk to you guys, Laura Livingston to come and talk to you guys. She doesn't know it yet. Emma London as well. Laura and Emma both earn an incentive so they started the incentive in period as certified consultants, and they both earned it as either star consultants or superstar consultants, which should excite you guys. It should get you thinking, hold on a minute, they can do that, so can I. I did it as well, but I know some of you guys look at me and think that I'm not human, which is fine. My story might not be as inspiring as theirs, and I think that you guys need to hear from them. Has anyone got any questions? Has anyone got any other ideas that are like, absolutely glowing that you're like, you need to hear this. I've got a great idea for the new season. Kathy said products sheets have gone out of stock again. I'm pretty certain they'll be back, but they are printable, don't forget. The bundle might have gone then, the sticker bundle might have gone if it's not showing on there. Has this been helpful? Good. Has anyone got any other questions about transition? Anything that's stressing you out, worrying you? Because I know it's a lot. It is a lot. Oh, I'll tell you how to save money. So if you haven't bought your transition goodies already, here's your tip. Go and sell some customer orders, and you're going to put those orders through as credit on a party that you're going to close, and then use your customers' cash to go and buy your new season goodies with. Just remember that you won't get PRV though. That's the only thing. What events at parties and stalls? How does stock work? What advice would you have someone that hasn't? Okay, so Rachel, for parties, you literally, and I would say for parties, you literally can party with just your kit. You do not need anything else but what you have in your kit. And I'm a firm believer in that. So as long as you've got a warmer or a couple of warmers, as long as you've got your testers and you've got some catalogs, you will smash a party with that. That's all you need. People just need to be able to smell the waxes. In terms of stall, I would say that you do need a little bit more stock, but that purely is because people tend to like to take away stuff on the day. However, you can just take what you've got. Once you've sold it, you just say to people, I'm taking orders only. So here's the catalogue. Be prepared for people to then order there and then at your stall. That's what I would recommend. But also, if you are planning to do stalls for like coming up to Christmas, now's the time to use your credit and your half prices to just stock up on bits and pieces. If anything's really cheap in the sale, I would stock up on like body mists and mini warmers. They were the things that sold really well for us. On the go stuff. I haven't got loads of stock left. I've got quite a lot of wax, but I would just take what I can and make it work. Make it work, yeah. And then what I tend to do as well is I put that money back into my business. So if I do sell stock, I then would buy products that I think, right, what are my customers going to need? What do I need for Christmas gifting? I'm already thinking like Christmas gifting. So for me, I sold loads of mini warmers last year as Christmas gifts, fragrance flowers as Christmas gifts, and also advent calendars. I made advent calendars. So I'm starting to think about those sort of things already now. Like what could I put in them? You know, how could I make them absolutely amazing? So hopefully this has given you food for thought. If you haven't thought about sponsoring, go out there and talk reinstatement with people. People can reinstate their kit for, reinstate their account for absolutely free. Don't worry if you don't know any ex-consultants. Put it on your Facebook anyway. I did a little post that said, has anybody on my Facebook ever been an ex-consultant before? So who on my Facebook used to be a Scentsy consultant that is no longer one? Something amazing is happening. It literally was that simple. And I had 56 comments from people, and I've been inboxing each of them and just asking them, would you like to reinstate your account? This month you can reinstate for free. You can reinstate for free every single month. And if you do want to reinstate, you've got an opportunity to buy the bumper kit, which has got spring, summer, autumn, winter in it, and you get these 5 bars as the extra free. It's a great time to reinstate your account with Christmas coming up. Around the end of the month, Scentsy are actually sending out reinstatement emails to every single person that's ever been a consultant. So just bear that in mind as well. So it's a good opportunity for you guys to get out there and find out if there's anybody. Just post it and be brave. Especially if you've never sponsored somebody before. This is your opportunity. This is a really good month to do it because they get such a massive kit. It's literally huge. It's worth every penny. If anybody wants to sponsor and you're struggling with it, message me. I can help. Anyway, I'm going to love you all and leave you all. I think you've had enough of me chatting all night. I really hope this has been helpful. I hope that you feel a little bit inspired to go and get your August on. Yeah, message me, Charlotte. No worries. Just pop me a message. This is your month to go and get your sponsor, to go and just get your hustle on, go and find some new customers, especially if your customers have stopped buying. Get out there, speak to people, find new customers. That should be your focus. Remember from SFR, there was like a bit of a thing. If you're struggling to find teamies, then go back to basics, go back to trying to sell the product. If you're struggling to sell the product, go back to meeting new customers. And, you know, if the product just isn't selling for you, then get out there, find new customers. Louise said in Coffee and Chat, reinstatement emails to all those that left is January to May this year. Yeah, that's it. I think it's actually, I don't think it's January to May. I think it's that have ever been a consultant, actually, from what was on the workstation up to May. But anyway, I'm going to go. Have a great day or evening. Enjoy your evenings, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, guys.